Welcome to the Dad Gaming.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is Cody Davis. Welcome to the Dad Gaming. We're doing our Coach and Cody series. I'm trying to get out of that plat and diamond life, so we are doing a 10 series coaching session. Trying to level up. So we got a bunch of coaches from the Dad Gaming community, a bunch of students from the Dad Gaming community, and we're just having some fun, doing some coaching sessions. I hope you brought your pen and pad, and let's learn from an amazing coach, SSG Neato. Let's give it up for SSG Neato. And let's welcome her to the caster desk. What's up, Neato?
What is up, Cody? How are you doing?
I am doing great. Hopefully I'm going to be doing a lot better by the end of the stream.
Right. It might start off a little rough, but we'll get it to a good place. We will.
I was already telling you it was starting out rough already. Trying to get some replays for Neato. We're switching to one-on-ones here. So we're going from 3-on-3s the first 4 sessions into one-on-ones, and unfortunately that had to mean me playing some one-on-one placement matches, and man, I haven't felt that plat life in a while, but here it is.
Yeah, it's usually somebody's 1v1 rank will be lower but it's simply because a lot of people like yourself never play ones. So if you think about it, you're always in the game playing 3s or 2s, so it's possible to just not have that rank, but that doesn't mean you can't get there, because you have the capabilities of being a champ or a diamond. It's there. You just have to translate into 1v1. So that's what I'm gonna try and help you do.
Awesome. Well, I'm so excited to have you. I know we got a special group of the Dad Gaming community that already fanboys of you. Got a big crew rooting for you on the sidelines, but for those who don't know you, let's have a little introduction of who you are, where you're from, and kind of how you've gotten to where you are today.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I'm Neato. I am a content creator for SSG Space Station Gaming. I have been for a couple years now, but I'm from the suburbs of Chicago. Actually, I live in Michigan now, but I grew up near Chicago, and I found Rocket League in 2015, and in my friend's basement. He was just playing one day with a couple of their buddies, and I started playing too, and months later, I ended up building an entire computer just to play Rocket League. So it ended up being a really big part of my life, and so big actually. I met my husband playing Rocket League, so that's a whole other part of like my story and my journey with this game. But since then, I've been able to like create a career through gaming, and specifically through Rocket League, and make so many of my friends, and just meet some of the coolest people in the world, like yourself. So I've been really grateful and just like blessed to be in the position I'm in, doing what I love, and that's who I am though. I just be gaming.
That's awesome. I did not know you met your husband through Rocket League.
Yeah, I just queued up into a casual 2s match one day. It's not often I get really awesome interactions with people, and they're like, yo, you want to come play some 3s with us? And I was like, God, get me out of here. So then the rest is history with Kevin anyway. Yeah, but it's been really crazy to see how gaming can like impact someone's entire life, and just it's crazy.
That's really cool. Well, if anybody ever has a show about, Bachelor meets Rocket League or Bachelorette meets Rocket League, I think you got your host right here.
That's what I'm saying. There has been a few creators that have hosted dating shows in the Rocket League community.
Oh,
that
wow.
has happened before, yeah.
Man, I have not heard about that. That's crazy.
The Rocket League players need all the help they can get.
Now, the Dad Gaming community can't be a part of that. These are married men here.
We
gotta
fathers.
stay. Yeah, exactly. Stay on the straight and narrow.
Yeah, but I like that though. I want more of those types of people in my community. Just like good, wholesome people. Because a lot of Rocket League, it is younger men, and although I have a lot of great interactions with some of those people, I have some not so great interactions with some of those people. So I love communities like this where it's all about wholesome gaming and just having fun, and there's still room for like that banter in there, but there's a maturity factor there, so that's what I like about it.
Yeah, I mean, we should really be pushing for like New Balance white sneaker promos. The cargo shorts. We can hold plenty of Xbox controllers in each side.
Oh my god, for real.
So the dads come to play. I mean, we've got some great players and great coaches on the dad gaming community.
That's sweet. I mean, they got literal NFL players hanging out casually, so I think I can't imagine it would be a bad community. You guys, I think it's crazy that that I'm coaching you as an NFL player, because for me, when I think of an NFL player, I think of some of the people that have like such a rigorous routine, and like their mindset has got to be the best in the world to be able to be on like a Premier League like that. So yeah, all we gotta do is transfer that into Rocket League. It's easy. There's so much transferable skill there. I already can see it.
I do have that mindset that snaps on whenever it gets, a few goals down. Somebody's wanting to forfeit. I'm like, no, we're bringing this back and getting the victory. But sometimes, like you mentioned as well, I just play too casually. I'm like, I'll hop on. I'm just going to jump in a ranked game. I don't care what happens. So that hurts my MMR sometimes.
Yeah, and I have to battle with that a lot myself as a streamer. But I know in those moments when I really want to grind competitive or whatever, I know what type of mindset I have to be in. So, but yeah, I don't know if you wanted to get started with this coaching session, because the very first thing I wanted to do was have a 1v1 with you to show people just kind of like where you're at compared to me, which by the way, I'm a champ 2 in 1v1, so I'm not SSL, I'm not at the top level, but I do have a lot of knowledge for 1v1s, and I've watched a lot of pros play 1v1s. I got into the esports scene watching 1v1 show matches, so that's kind of where my specialties kind of lie, and I've thought in depth about this, so it'll be good.
One last quick question: where did Neato come from?
Neato came from my original username. That is still some of my handles on my Instagram and Twitter. It came from Neato Queen, which comes from Pokemon. There's a Pokemon called Nidoqueen, but it's spelled Nido and then Queen instead of Neato. So I just made it like a play on words, like the cool word Neato and then Queen and then Nidoqueen. And Pokemon was like one of the first games that I played. So that's what's from.
Awesome. Very cool.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into the coaching session.
Sweet. I definitely think I have you added from the last time, but I could be wrong. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I just had from Hinny Boy.
Yeah, JJ Taylor.
Yeah.
He actually won a tournament on the Dad Gaming not too long ago.
Oh, nice.
Still pushing for him to get that contract.
Oh yeah, I'm already friends with you. I was looking for Saltine, but it's just Cody Davis. All right. Okay, just gotta pull that back up, and I'll set up a match super fast. I do this all the time. All right. Perfect. I'm just gonna hit auto, and good luck. Have fun.
All right, let's
No
go.
pressure. I haven't really had any warm up, and I did not play Rocket League today, so.
Me neither.
There you go.
It's probably gonna be a little one-sided on that.
No worries. I'm playing borderless. I usually play full screen, so it might affect.
Yes.
I would see if I
love the
wasn't
crossbar.
borderless. If I wasn't borderless, though.
Man.
And I turned around for it. All right. Oh yeah, it's definitely giving me some stutters. Nice. Nice boom. I'm trying to control it here. I'm watching you.
Oh, missed it. I went for it. We'll see.
That was good positioning though. You were in a good position to stop it. I was just waiting for what you were gonna do, and it got past you, but that was still a good positioning. It's where you want to be in those situations, in between the net and the ball. Like any sport, you know. I got taught that in basketball, to just always be in between the ball and the net.
Come here.
Alright, alright. A little pass.
Are you just gonna make sure I'm make sure I can score that? A little loud.
No, I actually missed like the actual clear I wanted here. But at the end of the day, it wasn't the smartest clear. I could have waited on the ground and caught it and done a much better job to clear it. But I was trying for like a nice looking clear, maybe straight into the net. All right. Taking the ball towards the wall.
That move didn't work on you?
Nice challenge, nice challenge. Okay, it's the borderless. I swear.
Oh no!
You're good, you're good.
What a save.
Gotta make those. Yeah, as soon as I recognize you're behind me, that's like a huge thing in one. It's just like being able to score from anywhere on the field. Like open nets and ones are your biggest enemy. Or your biggest strength, if you can practice being accurate. I have a training pack for that. Ah.
Oh no.
I almost just pre-jumped into that. That was scary. Challenge. Here. Okay. Nice little boost steal. Oh, wait, dash fail.
Uh-oh. Yes, no.
Intentional demo.
No.
Nice catch.
What a
nice
terrible
catch.
hit.
I'm back. I'm back.
Ah, missed the boost. Terrible.
Good.
Ah.
I see you. I saw that little
Ooped
fake
you.
challenge though. That was good. All this was, no mechanics here, just a little cut. That's all I did.
Yeah.
I was just watching you. Something I definitely learned from Flakes in his little no mechanics series.
Oh,
I see you
missed the
again.
bump.
Shot I should have made. Moving the ball, taking the boost. Going
Oof,
again.
ugly. Oh, missed all the boost. That's okay.
Nice, nice. That was a tough one. I'm dead again.
No.
Me.
No.
I was gonna try.
Ah, missed it.
There you go.
Come on, Post. You're supposed to be my friend.
Right?
We hang out
Those,
together so much.
Those are the teammates that you have in ones. Just the post and the crossbar.
I really think from Sideswipe they need to add those little doinks whenever you hit it.
Oh, I agree. The little pink noise. I agree. I love that sound. Ooh, a breakaway. Yeah, I got too carried
Come
away
on.
there. Wait, I mean,
Oh no, you almost had it. I thought you had no chance.
I was close. If I knew how to speed flip, I would have definitely been able to get it. That's something that I'm working on now.
Oh, cool.
Kind of level up my kickoff game. Something I haven't mastered yet.
No, get in there.
Close.
Oh no.
Good. I missed the boost.
Ah, you got me.
Lag a little bit. Good though. Alright, you little snake.
Oh, I thought it was gonna bounce out. No. It's gonna try and do something to keep it up.
No worries, no worries. That was a good game. That was a good game.
Man.
GG's.
Got the heart rate going from about 0 to 100.
Dude, I thought I was gonna be really nervous, but I'm feeling. I do this all day. Like I play 1v1s with random people all the time, so I have all different skill levels too. So, no, that was a good game. I can always tell when people play ones and when people don't play ones. Even if they're better than me, like even if they like at the end of the day they beat me, I can tell when somebody is like an SSL that never plays ones because there are like certain principles that almost like they're rules almost, but it's just a good way to play ones to minimize your mistakes, right? So SSLs that never play ones they'll be really fast and accurate, but sometimes they will make those mistakes that a regular ones main would never make. So I want to get into like a discussion about 1v1s, and maybe this part I'll get a little bit nervous because I don't want to be rambling. But if you have
you're
any
good.
questions for me about things, that feel free to like interrupt me.
Yeah, also in the chat, if anybody has any questions, throw them in there.
Yes, agreed. And I will try my best to look over at chat. I'm not being a good streamer. I'm in coach mode.
You're the guest. Come on.
Right? No, but I always like to oblige chat because they always have some good points. And I'm not the highest ranked player either, and I recognize that I'm not a coach. It's not something that I do on the regular, but I do often talk about mentality and how that can strengthen your relationship with 1v1s. So I guess actually the very first thing about ones that I like to tell people that never play ones is that, especially if they're trying to get into competitive ones, turn off chat completely. Just no quick chat, nothing. It doesn't matter what they have to say about anything, not in a toxic way, but I treat a 1v1 playlist like I'm training because the skills you get from 1v1s will help you the most if you can take them out of 1v1. So I turn chat off and I kind of treat everybody like I'm playing, not like a bot. Obviously, I have respect. I have respect for the people that I'm playing. But, I try and imagine them as somebody that I know or a friend. So it's really easy for me to play my viewers because they're part of a community. But even in ranked, I'll try really hard to kind of separate them from like enemy status and more of like I'm here to train and we're here to learn from each other in a type of sense. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
That helps me kind of keep my cool about things. Like I don't ever take anything personally. If somebody like yourself has a very demo heavy play style, I don't let that kind of affect me. I just, I give them props. If they're landing demos, they're landing demos. If it's getting them goals, like it's getting them goals. So that's like a huge thing for me. Like I always try and give the other person props and try not to let it get to me because it can get it can get really salty really fast if you're taking everything personally. A lot of people, they'll be like, oh my god, like this guy, his kickoffs are so good, like he's hacking, he's cheating. There's no way, like, oh, this is a garbage game, and then they start getting into that whole mindset. But
Yeah.
it's just, guy's got his kickoffs down. And so that gets into the first thing about 1v1s that I think would be the best place to start off is kickoffs. There's tons of good kickoff videos out there just talking about the different types of kickoffs, just like a regular diagonal flip kickoff, and then all the way to speed flip, which is not something that I know how to do, but it's the fastest kickoff out there, and a lot of people in 1v1s will utilize it to get to the ball first. But I don't think it's necessary. I do a delayed kickoff because I'm forcing them to hit the ball into my car so that the ball will go off my car and into their side. So that's kind of what I do. And I don't change it up as much. I probably should, but... And then I think Verge may have taught you like a standard 2-flip kickoff, maybe?
Yes, that's what he attempted to do. I'm still trying to learn that and get better at it.
I think the diagonal flip is huge, and just like learning how to flip accurately with... You have some good power shots, so I think you got the whole forward flip down. So it's all about getting that diagonal flip down to optimize your movement around the field and your kickoffs too, because it is just a diagonal flip into another diagonal flip, and same forcing the ball where you want it to go.
Yeah, so, I'm a straight front flipper right now.
Yeah, so that would be something good to do if you were to go into free play and just try and flip diagonally over and over again and kind of get the feel for that. It's gonna look weird. You might like flip awkwardly at first, but then you'll start to hit supersonic. You'll start to realize that you can kind of flip diagonally all around the field, and keep your momentum that way. Especially with unlimited boost, it helps too, because you can keep your momentum. Doing things over and over again for Rocket League is the best way to break bad habits, because a lot of us have been playing so casually. We play with our buddies at home, we have a couple drinks, we learn all these bad habits playing Rocket League. So the best way to kind of break it out of our system is to train the opposite thing, or the correct way, over and over and over again until it kind of sticks. Because even when I change my bindings or something like that and I practice outside of the game, I'll go into a game and I'm using my old bindings because your muscle memory is so strong.
Yeah.
So principles ones, kickoffs is one of the number one things. Secondly would be your defense. So have you heard you've heard the term shadow defending before?
Yes.
Because I can see you have that positioning down. When you see somebody kind of dribbling down the field, you put yourself in a place where you're shadowing the opponent and the ball, and then you can decide to challenge, go for the ball, turn around and go for the ball. Fake challenge, where you just kind of you did it before in the game, where you just look like you're gonna challenge but you don't, which is a really good thing in ones, because you can always make a decision there if you can challenge well. Or you can just continue to close the gap without actually challenging per se, but just getting yourself closer to the ball so that you can make a play. But that is the number two. And then once you are able to shadow defend and gain possession in an easy way, the last principle of 1v1s is open nets and long goals. So being able to shoot the ball from anywhere on the field, no matter where you are on the field, like if you're from your corner, if you're off of the wall, wherever you are, where the opponent is not able to save the ball, they're behind you, you've gotten the ball from them. That's huge. Just being able to hit open nets is big. I have a training pack called Strength and Accuracy that I've been using forever. It is probably one of the best training packs of all time, and everybody should have it. But I can send a link to that for you, and we can maybe go through it later. And then Yeah, so those three principles, kickoffs, shadow defending, and long goals, I got from my friend, the car, who many, many seasons ago, he was the number one 1v1 player in the world. And he was in Montreal for DreamHack, and I happened to be there, and you know, we were interacting in the same group, and I just asked him, like, if you had to give me the best advice for ones, or like, what would it be? And that's what he told me. Like, those are the three things to work on. And the second thing he told me was, if you want to get good at 1v1s, you have to play 1v1s. And even when you have bad days, you have to play 1v1s. And even when you're losing, you have to play 1v1s. Like he was saying, this kid would sit down and grind 1v1s for 8 hours a day, and he got to the top rank. We're not trying to get the top ranks here. We're trying to get into a purple rank. We're just trying to level up our game. And the one thing that 1v1s will help you the most, transferring over to 2s and 3s, is just your awareness of other things on the field besides ball, because we're very ball focused in when we first start playing Rocket League, because that's the fun part. You get to touch the ball, you get to move the ball, it's fun. But in 1v1s, you start to look at the opponent, because you realize the more you can read from them, you can outplay them better. And there are so many 1v1 situations in 2s, and a little bit less in 3s, but you still have the opportunity to transfer that ball control into 3s and be able to utilize it for passing or to score above many defenders, because you have that awareness from 1v1s.
Yeah, I think that translates a little bit from football. I don't get to touch the ball in football, I'm on the defense, the special teams. No touch the ball, don't touch it. So I think I'm a little bit more aware of my surroundings and not just ball chasing.
Yeah, so it can be difficult, because you've been told, like, oh, you got to push the ball forward, but in 1v1s, it's all about, like, taking control of the play and slowing the play down and making your opponent overthink sometimes even, and trick them. That's why I like ones. It's kind of like a chess match in that way, where you have to figure out what your other opponent is doing. You have to figure out their play style. So that goes into my next point about play styles. There's a lot of different ways to play ones. You can be passive, you can be aggressive, you can be like a hybrid of both. You can you have to find what feels right for you. I would say I'm a little bit of a hybrid player. It's optimal to be a hybrid player, because you can be more unpredictable that way. If one play style isn't working for you, you can go to another play style. But whatever you have fun with, really. Some people like demo heavy play style, and it's possible in 1v1s. But it's all about positioning. You have to recognize, if I get this demo, am I going to be in a good shot to score? Can I score it? So that goes back to the long goals and the open nets. Can I score and from anywhere on the field? If you can, maybe you can use demos to your advantage. Stuff like that.
Yeah, that was my biggest thing. Even with 1v1 versus Verge, he was giving me tons of space, and just the mechanics of being able to create a play on my own without teammates was horrendously not there. So being able to score those open nets is kind of what you're talking about.
Yeah, so I'll give you 2 training packs then. My strength and accuracy training pack for open nets, anywhere on the field. And if you look it up, there's also on YouTube, there is a YouTube video as well that pairs with it, that goes through every shot and how you're supposed to shoot it. And then the second one is Verge's dribble training pack that you can use to start learning how to dribble, because it sets up the ball for you and kind of drops it on your car. But you want to try and graduate those things into free play, because you're not going to have those assists in game, like you're going to have moments where the ball falls, but not perfectly onto your car, you know what I mean? So,
sure.
But it's a good place to start. It is a good place to start. Yeah, 1v1s, it is a very important part of Rocket League gameplay. I think that the best pros in Rocket League in the world are also 1v1 mains, like apparently Jack and O'Khalid, who's a Middle Eastern player that, fights for the #1 spot with apparently Jack, and First Killer, if we're talking about NA players. And there's just a lot of those players have to be some of the smartest 1v1 players, and they have the most endurance, and I feel their mentality can surpass some of those of their peers just because of how grueling 1v1s can be. But it's a mind game, and yeah, I think that's all I had to talk about about 1v1s and why I think it's important to learn, and sort of like the concepts you need to have in the back of your mind when you're playing. But yeah, keep chat off. Remember those 3 principles: kickoffs, shadow defending, long goals, and don't neglect 1v1s when you're thinking about training or doing ranked or anything like that, because it can help you. So yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, talk about toxic fast. I definitely ran into a little bit of that in my placement matches. That good old quick chat turns pretty fast.
No, and people will use it. A lot of people who don't have the skill to back up their gameplay will use quick chat to edge on the other person. And I noticed there are times where I have had chat on, people will quick chat spam me, start getting really annoying. It starts to affect my gameplay, and they end up winning. And not because I couldn't beat them. It's simply because they kind of got under my skin in that moment. And we're all human. Like, it happens. I know there's some people that find it funny. I wish I was like that. I can. Like, there are times where I can find it funny. I'm like, haha. But when I'm trying to be like really serious about something and I really just want to play the game, it would get to me. So I do turn it off. If you're somebody that thinks it's funny, doesn't affect your mental, then go ahead, keep it on. But I really think that some people will try and use it to their advantage. Like, especially if you're on PC, they'll start typing like pretty obscene stuff.
Oh yeah.
You don't want to deal with that. Like, it's just not worth it, because they use it because they can't back it up with their skill. So just focus on your skill. Turning the chat off is the best way to go.
Yeah, I mentioned that last stream. It kind of turned me away from Rocket League in the beginning, because I would jump in a match with my brother, who's a lot better than me, and it would just get really toxic really fast. And thankfully, it wasn't for my brother that time being toxic. No, I'm just fine.
You wrote B Davis, right, in chat?
Yep, that's him.
That's what I thought. That's cool. But yeah, I just don't deal with it. I really don't deal with chat a lot in my teamed modes, because I play with my friends and we're in Discord, so we don't have to deal with chat there either. But yeah, it does suck, because chat can be a fun place. Chat is literally how I met my husband, Heavy Kevy, in the chat, because we both had chat on that day. We were able to interact and become friends with each other, and so there's good in chat. It's just not in 1v1s. There's no purpose in 1v1s. We're not making friends in ones. We're not making any friends in ranked ones. We're there to learn. Like, and I say learn because if you want to win every single 1v1 game, it's just not realistic. You want to always learn in 1v1 games. It's like a training as opposed to a comparative mode.
All right, well, let's keep this thing rolling. You ready to jump into
a replay review? Yeah, so I got Salting game 1 and 2, so a loss and a win. So I'm actually going to review the loss, and if we have time, we can go through the dub as well.
I feel like I just played a little bit better than I was playing last night, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Also, when you're not like ready to get into 1v1 games, you were kind of like, oh, I gotta send over some ones replays, so I gotta do this. But when you go into your 1v1 games after this, you'll have those principles in mind. So, okay. I'm not the best at working through replays, but we'll try. So
we're all learning here.
We're gonna go to player view, and we're gonna view you. So we're gonna just watch this first kickoff and see how it looks. So you got the front foot kickoff, like you said. That was good though. Like, you jumped up and got the 50, so that was good. A good single jump 50 there. Into the corner. And so let me look at that one more time here. So you got the boost, and you hit the play there, but he challenged you, went away. That's fine. Good challenge. This is gonna go in. Good stuff.
And that's all we have time for. Let's leave it at that.
Right. I just wanted to, because this play, I feel like there could have been an opportunity.
Yeah, a lot of the times I'm just not comfortable, so I'm like, all right, let's just let him make a mistake.
The corner is definitely a place you want to avoid being in once. So I don't blame you for going back. So, and you put yourself in a good position to defend. So that's fine. Another kickoff here. No flip. Yeah, so kickoffs is something that you'll definitely want to look into, like just a variety kickoff video. I wish I had one off the top of my head, but YouTube is a great resource for Rocket League, and thankfully for you, almost everybody uses like the Octane, and that's why it's such a popular car, because you can transfer those tutorials really easy over to that car. All right, let me see this play here. So you're behind him, you get caught up, you're trying to bump him. Back whipping into the... This is an awkward position. You're waiting for the 50. That's good.
Yeah,
Grabbing the boost here.
I'm terrible at trying to jump and turn around.
I can. So that can be remedied by something called a half flip. If you were probably told by Rich for sure. But that's also something that you will have to practice over and over again in free play until you hate yourself.
Yeah.
Basically. All right, so here, excuse me, you grab this boost. I think you could have definitely challenged there, and then the hesitation is what got you, and then you ended up making a poor challenge that put you out of position.
Go back one more time. Yeah.
Yeah. After. Here, he hits it to you. You grab the boost. Yeah, what? I'm gonna use my little marker. No, I can't hit play now because I've markered up. Okay, we're learning.
Okay.
So here, this would have been a good opportunity. He's passed the ball. You're here. You can backflip into this. So that's something that I noticed maybe you don't utilize enough is. So that a half flip will definitely teach you how to use that as well. So half flipping, you backflip and you air roll so that you're facing this way. But even if you were to backflip here, you would hit this ball and then you kind of find your momentum back and be able to swing it back. This guy's gone, right? So you can just go turn around and score it there. But instead, what happens? I think there's like an all clear button, but. Is this hesitation. So you try to turn around instead of just going directly back, and he's able to catch up to it and score. See, hesitate. This one goes in your favor. You got the side boost. You're waiting for it to roll down, get a better position.
Got way past it.
So yeah, you can. I like the idea of trying to cut into the ball here and trying to get it around him, but you want to avoid dribbling horizontally. So you're going away, not like you're going away from the goal, and you're not going towards the goal on your possession. So that's an indication for him, like, oh, I can challenge now because he's not going towards my net. Whenever you're dribbling,
yeah, I went way past. I
like
did not mean to do that.
No, you're good. It's just those tiny moments too when because you have good speed here. All you need to do is when you're in free play, you're at this speed, you're kind of just like bump the ball in front of you around and keep it close to you. It'll help these kind of moments, because then instead of taking this route that you took, you'll kind of hit the ball here and take a more direct path. Like, oops. Like you could definitely, I think, yeah, the way the ball passed you. We can go back and look at it super quick. Oops. Like I said, Yeah, it would have been if you just kept going into the ball with the same slow speed, you could have kept it right in front of you and kept going. Get this arrow out of here. Back to you. That was a good challenge there. It kind of went out of your way. Grabbing small pads is good. So you go too deep into your own corner here. Yeah, I think we can recognize, obviously, when you're watching back. The best thing to do in this situation, you got to make a decision. This guy's going for boost. You have 36 boost. You can take a direct path to the ball at this point, but he's probably going to challenge you. So if you want to wait for him to get possession, put yourself in a better position to defend. So he's going all the way over there. He's going to get to the ball first. You can either back up a little bit and put yourself in a position where you can cover the whole goal where he's shooting from. I'll try and, let's see. Not auto cam. Yeah, but so you're here and he can score over you, like the potential to score over you. Like I'm assuming you cannot jump backwards, fly up and defend like that yet.
That's correct.
Is something people do.
Yeah.
But so you want to always mind your positioning in the goal for defense, and the word that people use the most to remember that is back post. So you want to be back post wherever they can defend, because if you're oops. Oh my god, how do I detach the
oh, there you go.
I'm trying to like here, I think I can do control shift 2. No, I'm trying to get the pen out here. But now my time thing is on. Bro. Wait, why? I think this is actually bugged. This happens sometimes.
Uh-oh. Now you got the time thing stuck.
Yeah. I can't actually click anything. Bruh. Does anybody in chat know how to fix this bug? I remember this being a thing, but I thought... I didn't think it was a thing again.
Chat, save us. Where you at?
It's okay. I can, I think I might have to...
We need to get the Master Jesu in here.
I might have to literally restart my entire game. Maybe Kevin can come in and help me. Nah, he won't. I don't need him. I need a man. One sec. I'm gonna close this. I'm just gonna restart my game because it froze straight up. I love that. But yeah, so back post is a really good thing to keep in mind. Like, where am I right now? Like, have I gone too far up on the goal line? Stay back post. In two, it's more of a common thing in 2s and 3s because you want to be covering for your teammate. But also, if you're in a position like that, where you're stuck on the goal line, backing up towards back post is always good. I think a lot of Rocket League players, when you first start playing, like, you don't realize, like, you can actually like, slow down and like back up and correct yourself. Like, it's not illegal to do so.
Yeah.
All right,
hit that reverse.
Spam buttons.
Yeah, when you're talking about the shadow defense, I'm decent at the ground play part of it, but once it gets up into the air, trying to fly backwards is a little disorienting right now.
Right. And a lot of it too, when you're shadow defending, it's not so much flying backwards, it's more of like flying forwards and like closing that gap, right? That person is trying to make. But there are also training packs for that. Training packs that will... It's called like awkward saves packs. You can look up awkward saves packs and they'll be like that, where they're kind of coming from behind and you have to like jump up to save. Another good tutorial to look up would be fast aerialing. It's a concept that I didn't even know existed until somebody was like, do you know what a fast aerial is? And I was like, I didn't know there was a different type of aerial, just a regular one.
Thankfully, we've covered that, but it's just getting better at it. So
Yeah, it's just that ad nauseum thing.
actually using it.
Yeah, going into free play and just is my okay. Stream is still running. Perfect. Replay salty game 1.
There it is, right there.
Yeah. So your boy's coming over this way. You're here. You're already pushed up in front of the net. You can quickly turn around so that you can be defending that back post. You're defending most of the net. It's not gonna let me. It's not gonna let me fly. Yeah, but so you're here. If you turn around, you can now fly upwards this way to defend instead of trying to backflip if you just turned around really quick. If you find yourself in that position. Jesus. When you go on to fly, it has a mind of its own.
Hopefully nobody is watching this in VR right now and getting motion sick.
just die. All right. Player view. There you go.
Yeah, someone said it's not that dissimilar to learning to catch a football thrown over your head. That was a little easier than this. I don't know.
Like, that's one thing that's a good point. The pros have played so much Rocket League in free play that the car has become an extension of their body. They can kind of like see how their body moves and to do something and replicate it with their car in the same way, and their brain will let them do that.
Yeah, don't even think about it really. So
that's also like just huge, just kind of getting into free play and like wheeling around and moving your car and just seeing how things work. And I don't know if Verge ever mentioned blackout moments, but like those moments where you're like, I don't know what to do, like, or you don't know how to move your car in a certain way to do what you want it to do. Like, it's almost as if like you had your arm sitting on a table and you wanted to grab a cup, but you didn't have like the knowledge to lift your arm to grab the cup. So you have to train that knowledge. And I'll say it like a million times today, but replays where you gotta do that. Just spending even like half an hour before your ranked sessions, just going into free play. At first it's super heckin' boring, and then you start getting a little bit of speed after every day, and you do something new, and you kind of it can be a fun thing.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right, so let's see where this comes from. Up the wall, you kind of keep it close to you, so that's good. This is good here. Another thing, like you, with ground control, is being able to. No worries. Stuff like that is because your turns, you don't use power slide a lot, do you?
I feel like I tried to, but didn't seem to use it there.
No worries. It's like sometimes power slide can help you make those sharp turns that you're trying to turn. If you cannot, if you don't know how to half flip yet, power slide is also something that can help you kind of make those turns. So something you can do in free play is to just kind of power slide around and make these like sharp cuts and just try to get a feel for how to make those types of turns. Good shot here. Nice challenge. No boost doesn't matter. He put it across his net, so it was a good challenge. It's also important to note that if you don't have boost, you're taking a risk. So let's say you didn't hit the crossbar or something. Now you have no boost. You got to get back. So always good to know when you're taking risks. Sometimes you have to, depending on the goal wire situation. Good way here, and block. Almost get the touch. Trying to bump out away. Good. He's trying to get you. He doesn't. Good. That was a good start. You almost had the dribble there. If you had kept your momentum forward, you would have had it. Nice challenge. Stop the ball. Yeah, it's these corners will get confusing real quick. decent. You just gotta make those.
Yep.
So it's all about that side flip, and then that training pack, the strength and accuracy training pack I give you will help with that too. Grab him. So that right there. Let's see. You have no boost. He gives you the ball, and so you flip into it. So it would have been better if you had driven by it, and then kind of directed it to where the boost is.
Okay.
Right. So if you have the situation, this guy's going back. You know for sure he's going back. He gives you clear indication that he's going back, or he's kind of like towards the ball here. So I can kind of see your idea. I thought he was actually going back, but I see now he's kind of like staying close. So you wanted to get it past, but he's not actively challenging. So you can kind of still keep it away from him. And instead of flipping into the ball, you could have like touched it here, and it would start rolling kind of this way, and then you can kind of follow it towards these pads, maybe to this back boost, or you have these pads, you have enough boost to cut and score. So yeah, you want to avoid getting into these corners. I still do it sometimes, but I know like it's just best to make like direct plays into the net.
Cool.
Trying to see clear screen. There we go. I knew there was a clear screen.
There it is.
We're learning. Okay. So this one, that's a huge thing in 1s too, is knowing when you're just throwing away possession. You want to keep the ball close, because in 2s and 3s you can use that transferable skill to keep the ball close and look for your options. Where am I gonna pass? Where can I score? All right, so you just give him a ton of room. So you have enough boost here. You kind of use it here to try and get a play. So boost is going to be your number one enemy, and also your number one friend in 1v1s in the sense, because you're going to want to have control of the boost. You want to make sure if you have an opportunity to take the boost over your teammate, you want to take that opportunity. If you have 100 boosts and you're passing by 100 boosts, use 2 boosts to grab the 100 boosts. You want to starve them essentially. Yeah. But also, you want to hold on to as much boost as possible. Something I still have to work on, and also resist the urge to want to fill up your boost tank. Like, it is such a strong urge in Rocket League when you first start playing casually, like, to constantly have boost because you're constantly using boost. But if you start conserving boost, you'll realize you won't have to use that boost. In 1s, a lot of the times what I try to do is pretend the big boosts aren't there and try and rely on the small pads as much as I can. And when I grab a big boost, I realize, like, okay, I gotta use this boost wisely. So yeah, defensively here, you start off in a good spot to kind of continue the shadow fence, but let's see here, one more time, you bump it down. He just realizes you go for boost and takes a shot. That is huge too. If you realize somebody's going for boost, take the shot. So he saw that opportunity, took it. Could you have gotten the save there? I don't like. He just the way he positioned the shot in the corner, it was nearly impossible since you went to grab boost. So sometimes you can skirt for the boost and then use the boost to save, but there's no point. Another kickoff. Yeah, we'll work on those diagonal flips. A demo. Does that go in? It does. Okay, so he just went ape on that.
Oof.
I'm wondering, like, could you have seen it and maybe jumped up to dodge? But no, he just did a really good demo play there. I'm trying to see if, like, it was just the kickoff. It was just kickoffs will get you in 1 move. It's like you have to definitely work on those. If you get a successful kickoff, you'll immediately rank out of. You said if you get into plat, you'll get out of plat immediately, and then like into diamond 2, 3, you start seeing other people that have refined kickoffs as well. But the kickoff is huge. Like And people get so mad with kickoff goals. If you score like 3 in a row, they'll leave.
Yeah, it gets frustrating.
Yeah.
I know I don't have a good kickoff, so anytime I ever go up and against anyone that has a great one, I'm like, oh, it's gonna be a long day.
I'm gonna teach you how to do a slow kickoff because you don't technically have to flip diagonal flip. I do to kind of trick the other person, but it's not a hard thing to do, and you win a lot of times the kickoff. Okay.
So, and I'm missing those open nets.
It's huge. There's just so many opportunities that are given to you, and you don't realize it. Nice. It was close. It was close. Also, the state of ranked right now is... that's why I haven't done placements. It's a little bit crazy in the beginning of the season. I usually wait a little bit. Good challenge, good challenge. So those good challenge, you have to be careful with challenges like that because they can see you challenging head on. They know you're going to, so they could flick it. If he knew how to, he could potentially flick you. That was good. He doesn't get that. Good stop though. Trying to read the hit. I think you could have gone for it though. Let's see.
It's about hitting
I
it
think
right on the wall
that was
right
off
there.
the kickoff. So it's another one of those situations where you have to recover for that, but he doesn't make it anyway. He's trying to get it past you. Just make sure you're minding your way in the goal. So when you're here in the net, it's always good to think like, okay, where can this guy score? Well, you can defend all of this zone, but all of this zone is open, and he can score it there if you were to be challenging forward. So you always want to be mindful of how much goal can you defend. So the farther back you are on the goal line, the more goal you can defend. So that also you gain a little bit more confidence with these sorts of saves when you start doing those aerials and keeping your momentum and stuff like that. But this screen.
That's perfect.
Right,
you could be an NFL coach now.
Right.
They draw all over the place.
Right? They're just like, you gotta go here. Do you see this? You see this guy? This is you. You gotta
exactly. You know, you have to master the circle. They circle someone but they keep going. Just keep it clicked. Yes. There you go. Now you're ready. NFL.
Do you see this guy? You.
She's coming.
You want to be
exactly.
You want to be over here. You want to be over here. All right, but yeah. So you just gotta always be conscious of like what zones are you leaving open in the net and what can and can't. Because if you're somebody that's comfortable, going like bam and backflipping and saving, then maybe you're okay with keeping that rotation. But if not, then sit back. And wait to see what happens. All right.
For any viewers that popped in the middle, we're just going over a little replay review. 1v1s.
Oh yeah. So we're just talking about, this is a replay that Cody handed to me. So I'm just like going through and seeing what I like, just applying all the principles we talked about before. But there are VODs on this channel as well, so if you guys want to watch the VOD and catch up, you can after the stream, or I think VODs are available. It depends. I mean, it might depend on the settings, but I think you can go back and watch whenever, so you might be able to rewind.
Yeah, this right here, though, my wall play is pretty horrendous right now, so whenever the ball's up there with me, I'm like, I don't know.
I think you had a good idea. As soon as that ball is right in front of the car body, in order to clear, all you gotta do is double jump, really, or just jump once and kind of land it out. So as long as you can like work on that. But if you can't get on the wall, the best thing to do would be to stay off the wall. So let's see. So you went up with him. So you don't have to go up with him. That's also something too. If that guy's going up the wall, like just kind of turn around and try and position yourself in a spot where you can be on the ground and near your post. So yeah, going up the wall with people in 1v1s is not the best idea. I rarely go up the wall with somebody, so that's something to keep in mind. Just if somebody's going up the wall, find out a way you can defend them from the ground. Unless you have the speed and you think you can mess them up. If you like, if somebody's a crazy good freestyler for say, and you see them going up the wall and you're following right behind them, like if you can mess them up so they don't do that, that's a shot, fine. But if you have the opportunity to stay grounded and give yourself a better, get yourself in a better position to save. Because right, if you're not somebody to do backboard clears, you don't want to be on the backboard clear. And that guy just waited, and he was there. 21 seconds. See, this is a close matchup though, and ones games will be high scoring. Like, even in the higher ranks, they become more and more high scoring because every mistake, like, people will capitalize on them. So another kickoff goal. This guy definitely got you beat on the kickoff, so that's just something that will be worth practicing. Little breakaway. He demos you.
No.
Oh my goodness. What
Just
a
let me have it.
savage. Right? He's already up 3. But hey, not a bad game. Once again, it's not about wins or losses. It's about learning. It's a learning experience. This kid learned a lot from you too. Like, I always think of that as well. Like, they're actively learning things. They're trying to improve their gameplay and rank. So it's kind of a give and take sort of thing. This time he took a little bit more from you, but next time you'll pull back, so it'll balance out.
That was great.
Yeah. So I hope that helped. I hope kind of looking through a loss. I know it stings. I have a video on YouTube looking through one of my losses very recently because I was live on stream and I was getting so frustrated. I was like, you know what? Let's see what happened because I need to see what happened. And I reviewed my own replay and it was very therapeutic, but also it's just good to have that mindset. Like, and I'm not worried that you're somebody that has any sort of ego, but a lot of times people will expect to be good because they have these ranks in 2s and 3s and then go into 1s, and it's a completely different ballgame because you can't. So, I got off track. See, this is what happens. I start rambling.
No.
But now I would like to go into a private match with you, and we can kind of talk about some things you can work on in free play.
Cool.
And
let's jump over to that.
Yeah, I'll invite you.
Guess I'll go to my view.
All right, and then,
Oh, I gotta get out. I was still in the last match.
No, you're fine. Yeah, you're just Big Joe. You are all good.
You said Big Shane was your husband, right?
No! Oh my goodness, Kevin. Heavy Kevy.
Heavy Kevy.
Sorry, Big Shane.
Big Shane in the chat.
Yeah, he's been
giving some great advice. Work on scoring more than the other team.
Oh, true. That's definitely something. You have to score more points. You got to keep your ping nice and low. You got to keep your ping nice and low, because as soon as you start hiking up the ping, you start doing bad. That's something Johnny Boy, he had like a cross-regional event, and he just started memeing and talking about how the guys with the lowest ping are gonna win. It's like, of course. All right.
Appreciate you, Papa Rizzo. The only way I can win in 1s is not to play. Also a valid strategy.
True, but
we're getting away from that mindset here today.
You gotta play 1s. Yeah, you got to.
And
a lot of people, yeah, you don't play 1s because you go in and you'll lose a lot of matches at first because, again, there are people that play 1s and there are people that don't play 1s. But as soon as you start playing 1s, you're gonna be the part of the group, the people that play 1s. So you'll start winning games. It's all about just starting. everyone started somewhere in 2s and 3s, but you probably had a buddy with you that made it fun. Okay, so what we're not gonna do is try hard. I just like started trying hard.
I thought you were about to go.
Yeah, I was like, bro, and then I was like, wait, it's
Kickoff
because it's
goal.
all muscle memory. So diagonal flips. Something in free play. Sorry, my analog stick was getting set. Something in free play that you can do is literally you're just stationary, and you just try and flip diagonally in every direction. Like you can even look down, make sure your joystick is going in a diagonal direction, and flip that way, and in every single way. And then what you can do is you start adding a little bit of momentum. So you start driving and then flipping sideways, driving, flipping sideways, driving, flipping the other way, directional. Like just keeping it going and then just flipping this way. Just one flip.
You're gonna have to follow me like a action speed chase right here. Make sure I'm doing it good. I think I'm diagonal flipping. Oh, that was a front flip.
Yeah, so front. I don't know if you wanted to see me do it, but yeah. This will be a front flip. And then diagonal is the same principle. I'm just going to the side. It does look a little bit strange, but it's like your car does like a twist instead of a flip.
Yeah, check me out. Make sure I'm doing it right.
It looks like you're doing it right. Yeah. Your wheels will kind of like show up like that. Yep. So then, with diagonal flips, when you're in a kickoff position, it is just like 2 diagonal flips in a row. But the cool thing about like free play is like you can reset your shot, and it'll just put you in a new kickoff position. What I did when I practiced kickoffs was when I went to free play, I just kept resetting my shot over and over and over again. I never scored. I just did the kickoff like over and over again in all the different kickoff positions. But yeah, so flipping like this in free play, just to start off, I'm trying to flip. Like I'm just holding down drive and I'm just flipping. I'm not doing anything else. And then once you get comfortable doing that, you can do the free play, and just kind of diagonal flip into the ball over and over and over and over and over and over again. So now, how often are you turning off ball cam? I tried to see, but sometimes in the replays I think it doesn't work.
Anytime I'm trying to dribble.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, that's definitely the time you want to have it off for control. And yeah, you got pretty good dribble fundamentals, I can see. So it's all about utilizing that in 1v1s.
Just own goal on myself.
Nah, you're good. So this is a good opportunity to just like flip diagonally twice. Just try and get into the It is gonna look wonky at first.
Yeah.
You're gonna fly out of position in the middle of a game and miss the kickoff. And the one thing about 1v1s that's great is that if you horrendously miss a kickoff and stuff like that, there's no teammate there that's gonna flame you for it. Like you can miss, and the only thing that's gonna happen is you're gonna get scored on if the other person can capitalize on that. Because there's also like you also have a chance to recover. But that's the thing with 1v1s. It's all about you, and I don't pay any attention or any mind to what the opponent is thinking about me or any sort of judgments they may have, because every single mistake I've made, they have also made. They're in the exact same rank as I am, so I always try and keep that in mind.
Yeah.
So flipping, half flipping. Do you have arrow bound in a direction at all, or do you just have free arrow?
I do have arrow left on X.
Okay, perfect.
That's what Verge used. I'm just not comfortable doing it right now.
Doing it in game. Right.
Because
so
normally I have my button or my thumb, on the boost, which is B for me.
Gotcha.
So getting over to X is a little bit hard. The Verge is trying to convince me to go to right bumper on the boost.
Have you considered it? Like,
I am. I think I'm going to once this coaching series is done. Just because I'm trying to get through this and before I change my keybinds.
Right. The keybind thing, once again, just like as soon as you change the keybinds, going into free play and just trying your best to hammer it into yourself, like this is my new boost button, this is my new boost button. It will help you.
What do you have your boost on?
Bumper.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not. I know of pros that have standard bindings that have not changed their bindings at all.
Yeah.
But it's just not optimal bindings, the standard bindings. Most racing games have like their acceleration and stuff on the triggers, so it just kind of makes sense to have your boost there. And also, yes, it frees up your thumb to do a lot more things. Alright. I forget I can probably like change the settings and do like an unlimited game. One sec, I'm gonna make a new private match. So if you leave this one...
Speaking of B. Davis, we should get... I guess he's not home yet. Brent, you need to hurry up and get home. Throw you in a 1v1.
Right? Maybe we can...
Put the pressure on him.
Yeah, the final outro, you can play him.
Ooh.
And see if you feel like you had any improvements. But yeah, for principles like that you can apply immediately, because like obviously your kickoffs not going to get better overnight. Your open nets aren't going to get better overnight. And stuff like that you have to work on. But just little principle things. So your shadow defending is good. Just making sure that you're always making the right challenge. I think you have a good you calculate risk pretty well. So when you don't have boost, not making those challenges and stuff like that, and trying to conserve boost is huge too. Just trying to hold on to boost is something that even I have trouble with. Match length unlimited.
Brent said he's home now. You better get on, man. Get a little show match.
Trying to see if I need to change anything else.
I don't know. I think Brent should play you, Neato. I don't know about me.
Yeah, yeah. Well, see if he plays me first, he'll get used to my speed, and then play you better. So maybe, or you just want him to play me. You don't have to play him at all, and then I just beat Brent. And then
I mean, we can do both. We'll see.
We'll see. Okay, so for this...
Alright, I'm gonna beat you on this kickoff. Here we go.
Alright, let's see. I'm just gonna do a standard 2 flipper.
Oh, there it goes.
Hey, that
like
wasn't
you said.
bad, though. See, it happens.
I went for it.
And it'll keep happening. Like, that's the thing about... I think what stops people from working on kickoffs is that moment. Like, oh, it's all up to me.
Yeah, you don't want to be that person.
Yeah. Exactly. That's what stopped me from working on speed flip kickoffs, because I just don't want to have to deal with the absurd messing up that comes with speed flip kickoffs, because you will fly yourself out of position into oblivion. So for dribbling practice, you want to start off. You had some pretty good fundamentals I saw. So you always want to start off with the ball rolling, and then you want to cut into the ball, and then just keep it on your car. So that's like a good like start to beginning the dribble, because a lot of times you'll see the ball rolling in ones and you need to take control of it. All you gotta do is just turn into the ball, and you can pick it up that way, because it bounces, and then you put yourself under it, and then you can do it.
Now you mentioned ball cam being off. Do you switch it on and off in any situations, or do you keep it off every time you're dribbling?
If I am controlling the ball, I have it off if it's close to me. If I am defending or anything, it's on. So
okay.
So that's like a good principle. Like, if you have the ball in front of you, off. If it's not in front of you, then on.
Gotcha.
Because having it off will actually help you be more accurate with shooting in the long run. Some people, like the pros, like as soon as they're about to shoot, they'll turn their camera off so they can get the right angle or whatever. I think I do subconsciously, but it's not something that I've monitored and tracked. But I can get back to you on that.
Gotcha.
So yeah, practicing that, like the cutting into the ball is huge. For dribbling, the biggest thing, and for long dribbling, like for dribbling for a long time, is learning how to dribble and keep the ball on your head without boost. The simplest way for me learning how to dribble was the little circle on the ground. You just have to make sure that your car is in the center of that circle the entire time, and kind of like keep yourself there. So the more you're like boosting and stuff like that, the more out of control the ball will get. But see, that's perfect. Just like nudging yourself and being able to keep yourself right in the middle of that circle will keep the ball right on your head. Perfect.
Yeah, the whole no boost thing is definitely difficult for me.
Yeah, so just like backing up,
falling off a lot of the front.
If it's falling off, you just brake a little bit, and then you can. So then it'll fall completely off, right? But you have to kind of like have that like balance and nudging in. So, dribbling for time isn't something that you'll often do in 1v1s. The more important thing would be to start dribbling so that you can learn how to flick. Because flicks is what's going to get you out of diamond in ones. Kickoffs will get you out of platinum. And scoring decently accurate. Getting you out of diamond, it would be getting good at flicks and what's it called? Some other things. I like just completely lost my train of thought. Flicks
and everything else.
But yeah, so flicks. The principle of a flick, basically, that you have it on top of your car. You're dribbling, you have this dribble. So now you want to dribble with momentum because you're taking the momentum and turning it into a shot with like a flip, for example. The flicks, the only thing you have to keep in mind is like the two separate jumps. So this first jump will give you the I'm trying to explain this in a good way. The first jump is to give you the control, and the second jump is to give you the accuracy and wherever you want to shoot it. And it just takes practice to learn how to like consistently like keep the ball here and then jump and then flick. But that's all you gotta do.
Yeah, I feel like I have no flick game at all except just hoping it happens.
Right.
Double jumping.
Because at first it starts, it happens accidentally. So just being conscious of that second flip will help you kind of keep in mind how you can flick. And you don't even have to go towards the net when you're first starting to learn. Just kind of get the ball on your car and then kind of start driving forward a little bit. Single jump and then wait just a hair. It really depends on what kind of shot you're going for, but you just wait just a hair and then you flip again.
Do you point the nose down whenever you did that first jump?
Do I point it down? I think not intentionally. Like I'll just jump up. I'll just single jump.
I keep back jumping. I don't know why.
No worries. A backflip flick is works if you're trying to get like super high flick up, like you're trying to get it away from somebody right in front of you. Yeah, so that was decent. You had a good carry there. I'll let you stay with the ball.
Oh, no.
You're good. After flicks, and like kind of perfecting dribbling, I recommend working on trying to dribble without looking at the ball. You want to kind of look at a boost off in the distance or something, because it'll help you dribble and watch the opponent. So whenever you have an opponent
Clip it. Let's go. No, I'm just fine.
Right? Whenever you have an opponent, it's one thing to be able to dribble and flick, but it's one thing to be able to flick at the right time. As soon as your opponent turns around on you to challenge, that's you know, like, oh, I can flick now. So it's having that control and that awareness and the ability to flick. So it's those three pieces, little bit of practice each day, and it'll get better each day. Just like 30 minutes, 15 minutes in free play, and then 15 minutes in whatever training pack that you want to do for the day. I always do strength and accuracy because it helps me just get all of my open nets, because it's a training pack that it'll give you a shot right in front of the net, a little bit but like farther back, and then each side, and also just it just gives you a shot opportunity from everywhere on the field, and it doesn't require any arrowing or anything fancy. It's just either a forward flip or a side flip, and that's it. But you have to be able to hit it strong and accurately. And it took me a while to master. I was just doing the first 3 or 4 shots for a long time, and then I got more comfortable, and finally was able to complete the training pack. And I never shoot for 100%. I don't shoot for 100% training packs. I'm there like repeating the shots over and over again until I feel like I've been satisfied.
Oh, come on.
No worries.
I do have a question for you. Whenever I'm trying to dribble right now, is seeing around the ball. It feels like sometimes I get the ball right in front of me. And
What are your camera settings? Have you ever messed with those?
I'm talking about, yeah, just trying to see the opponent. Do you look around it, or do you just kind of feel with their? I think maybe some people make the names bigger.
So, my nameplates, yeah, I think
good camera settings, but I think my nameplates are normal.
Right, so the way you want to be able to see the opponent, so if I'm dribbling straight on the goal like this, yes, it's all up in my face, it's hard to see. If the opponent is like right in front of the ball, they're gonna hide. So that's the importance of making diagonal plays in 1v1s.
Gotcha.
Because you can now see that they will position themselves in a place where you can see them. They might hide behind the ball when they're about to challenge. And then that's kind of how you know. If they disappear, you're like, oh, they're probably about to challenge. But yeah, so diagonal dribbling, like dribbling diagonally towards the net, gives you a little bit more of that of space to see. But yeah, definitely if you're like dribbling straight down the field ever in 1v1s, you might get a little bit blindsided, and you're not leading anything to the imagination. Like here, I'm going towards the net here. If they come me, I can cut this way, I can cut this way, to do whatever. But if I'm going straight down the field, they know exactly how to challenge it to get away from you. So
cool.
Diagonal challenges, always. Like from what I like to do, like if I'm getting a possession here, is I'll make sure I'm near one of the corners and kind of go from there. So you're attacking it that way instead of like
right
this.
behind it.
Oh,
yeah.
Go straight down. The only time I've ever challenging straight down the field is when I know I have an open net or something and I'm just trying to shoot.
Gotcha.
But yeah, so when dribbling, I'm trying to kind of like do it and let you know, but it might be a camera settings thing. I have Flake's camera settings, and I kind of tweak them here and there, but not much. But I know that the angle is a little bit different and allows me to kind of see over the ball a little bit more, but not extreme. So my angle is -4. I think people usually have it at -3. I could be wrong.
Let's see. Where would that be? Angle.
Camera
yeah,
angle.
-5.
-5. Okay, so let me see what it does when I. Okay, so yours is more above.
I'm actually a little bit more.
Yeah. Maybe try -4 and see if you vibe with it, but it's not a huge change. But I think I like it for dribbling and perspective reasons. it could also just, it's preference though. So like if you feel like you liked it better the other way, and then oops, I hit the wrong button. I was gonna do it again. Yeah, 'cause that's good. I'm sure somebody's had the camera settings talk with you. Just all the video settings talk, I would hope. Yeah, this is any good Rocket League player spends most of their time alone in free play. Just trying to hit the ball as fast as they can and getting a little bit faster every day.
Oh, come on.
Little by little, little tiny improvements here and there. The best thing you can do when you're practicing flicks and stuff like that is keeping the ball slow, and then once you have it on your head, you can kind of build up that momentum. But when you get into supersonic speeds when you're dribbling, that's when things start getting a little bit out of control. Even for me. So you always want to keep it. That's why the practicing of just kind of like keeping it on your head is helpful, because you can gauge that that speed and slow down if you need to, or speed up if you want to.
All right, Coach Neato.
All right.
What do you have
All right.
for me next, or do you want to get in a little show matches?
Yeah, so that's the next thing. The last thing was dribble training and kind of giving you some tools to take into free play.
Perfect.
And then I can I'll send you the 2 training packs, strength and accuracy, and then Verge's dribble training one.
Yeah, if you can shoot those to me, drop them in the chat, or I can add them to the little reviews I've been posting.
Now, and then if you wanted to invite your brother, I will. Let's have you guys play first, and then I'll play your brother after.
There we go. That sounds better.
Yeah.
Get his confidence up, and then just smash it.
And then yeah, just to start. I'm just kidding. You know, I don't know. I'm not the player of the world. Like I recognize that. I'm not gonna come out here and be like, I have had like plats on that are my viewers come close to beating me, because I'm not, like, my head's not in the game. I'm just like, oh god. But yeah, it just depends on the day. All right, let me grab those training packs. I don't know if you wanted your brother in the voice chat with us. I don't mind, or it can just be,
let me get in. Let me get him
sound.
in. We gotta hear his voice.
Comms, yeah.
Hey,
And
Brent, I'm
while
gonna give you permission to be in the caster's desk now. Let's go.
Ooh, this is all it took.
VIP.
He's like, I've been asking this whole time. All right. Here is my strength and accuracy.
Actually, you might already have permission. Brent, see if you can get in the caster desk. There he is. What's up, B. Davis?
What's going on?
Welcome.
Welcome to the stream.
Ah, man.
What you been up to, dude?
Oh, man, just adulting over here. Just got the kids some dinner. You know, just got done with soccer practice.
There you go.
Now I gotta go straight into 1v1 match.
Hey, I'm gonna warm you up, and then you can face Neato.
Yeah. I'm excited to spectate this.
Oh, man.
All right, we'll get the lobby up.
All right, let's jump into the game.
Yeah, I don't play a lot of 1v1s either, so it'll be interesting.
I will. Were you were listening in a little bit? Kind of got
Oh, yeah,
some
for sure.
pointers? Okay. 40 only.
Hopefully, it wasn't listened too closely. I'm gonna use all these pointers right now.
Right? He picks him up better than you do. He was like, what the heck?
Come
No,
on.
no. You got this. He didn't get that hand one-on-one experience. It's not the same.
Let's find out.
Oh no,
That's
not
what
this map.
Oh, here, I put random standard only, and it decides to give us the worst map ever.
Ooh, yeah.
Let me just go to Manfield. Let me just put Manfield.
Let's back out of this one.
I was about to put Manfield, but I was like, no, I'll do random standard. Bruh, it gave us the worst match. Oh, also, team settings. I gotta reset my mutators, too. Because it was unlimited match length. You guys would have been playing for the rest of your lives. Alright.
And let's go back to the stream where they're still playing. What's the Guinness World Record on longest Rocket League 1v1 match?
1v1. Oh man, I don't think that's ever been attempted.
Let's do it. All right.
I know for sure for a fact that a game has been attempted, but not.
Let me.
All right, Cody. What color you want?
Those poor 1v1 players.
All right, I'm going blue.
Okay. You ready?
Good luck. It's for bragging rights. Let's go.
This has never happened. 1v1 between me and you.
Need to invite JC in here to cast it real fast. Oh no.
Oh. Close.
I'm just playing with you right now, Cody. Testing your
I know.
skills.
Come on, pinch out of there. Wow, I almost missed that.
Close.
So patient, Cody.
That's one of the principles.
Hey,
that
that's
I
what you
forgot
told
to
me,
mention.
right?
No, yeah, patience is a virtue in 1v1s for sure. Being able to slow down the play. Expecting
Oh, if
them
I
to
could
slow
turn
down
around
the
right
play,
there.
That's also
Uh-oh.
huge.
Get in there, baby.
Not.
Let's go.
Okay, Cody. Made me lean up a little bit. Ugh.
Right, sitting up.
The forward lean.
Yeah.
Nice shot. Got that little half
Thanks,
volley.
brother.
Good shot. Kickoff.
Oh no.
The bump.
I was trying to get you bumped out of there.
Going for the Cookster pinch. Ooh, another bump on the play.
Oh no.
I didn't get physical on me.
I know you didn't watch the scout report. Oh no. Ah. Oh, missing all the
This man
pads.
Dominus.
No. I shot.
I'm new to the Dominus. It's a new thing I
Yeah.
started this month. Yeah.
I saw you do a little twisty in the air, and I was like, oh, okay.
About to say, get your scout report in now.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'm just calculating all of your weaknesses, Brent. so I
Oh,
can
what a
use
shot.
them.
There's
my
too many to
advantage.
count. Too many to count.
I definitely have plenty on myself.
Oh no.
Oh,
No,
the
not the
The
bump.
bump play.
You teach him about bump plays in 1v1s?
The unsavable shots. I
She's
mean,
a-
he's already got it down.
She's a bump
He
play
almost got me
main.
with one. Yeah, he almost got me with one. Boy, I love air dribble bumps. It's fun.
Oh
but
yeah, those
until,
are the best.
It's fun until it's not. And you get scored on because you keep trying to do.
Ooh.
Double lick? Did he do it?
Let's go!
He did! That was
Let's
perfect!
go!
That was such a good close flick, just like getting on head and immediately recognizing the challenge.
I'm gonna have to give myself a
And,
clap on that.
Yes,
I'm gonna-
I would. I like that. That was good.
That was like a zero boost flick right there.
Yeah, just
That's
that
testing.
immediate recognition to, I have to flip this out of his way because he's going to come and hit it. That was good. Good challenge. Good recovery.
No, get there. No.
Close, close. Yeah, you went behind him there in the corner.
Yeah.
And just try and stay right in between him and the ball. But he just got ahead of you too, so.
Yeah, that was a bad catch up. Oh, I see you wave dashing. Okay. Ah, what a bump.
Oh wow, missed that.
Oh no! The post!
Come on.
Oh, can he?
You got
There
it.
we go.
Oh my gosh.
The breakaway!
The pressure. The pressure.
A heartbeat.
Even matchup.
Oh no. A little lag here.
Cody going off. He is.
Ah. Oh, all momentum down. I'm just kidding, I'm back. Need to get false skis. Ah, yeah, that wasn't gonna
Right
happen.
there. You're not going for any fakes. I want the fakes so bad.
I need to make sure I'm not saying like no boot. I don't have any boost or something. Giving you
Like
hints.
giving yourself away, yeah. He's got the stream up, he knows.
Yeah, exactly.
He's screen peeking.
Oh no. That's not good. The dreaded kickoff goal.
There.
Yep,
It happens.
that happens.
And it can make a game go from like 6-0 to 6-6 in like a moment's time.
Yeah.
You can just be feeling good, and then 6 kickoffs later, you're crying. He went for it. Nice.
Oh, don't bump me. Cheater.
Back to your home. Nice enough. Now where's my spawn?
Oh, I was trying to set up a fake or something.
Nice turn.
Nice, yeah.
Let's go.
27 seconds. There's still time.
You're saying there's a chance. You going for that bump right there on me?
Yeah.
Almost got it.
Always.
We'll put Dan. Put Dan in the chat. Right now, Cody is 1v1ing his bro to see if any of the skills transferred by word of mouth.
No, come on. Ah, I hate that. No.
Those breakaways are the worst.
I don't know
Never
if that.
impossible to come back.
That says crowd booing on my audio, but it seems a little. There's not enough boos on there.
They're really yelling. They seemed upset and mad, like they were disagreeing with whatever was going on.
See?
Let's
Kickoff goal.
go. Saying there's a chance.
See? See? Just like that. Just like that.
I need a little more excited crowd for my cheers.
Right? It's just like a
It's like-
lackluster clapping.
It's like a golf clap right there.
They're not actually clapping. You can tell they were told to clap.
Oh no.
I boost. Oh, let's see it.
Oh, dang it.
I was gonna let you have it.
All right.
Yeah, that was
man.
good. That was great. Did you feel like you had a better sense of like where you needed to be on the field and stuff like that?
I did feel like I played better that game.
I did too.
I think still just deciding when to back up and play it safe instead of going for some of those challenges and ending up behind the ball and I'm just chasing them down the field.
Yeah.
What did you think?
I think you did really well. I definitely think you played better than your first. Obviously, you're coming off there were nerves involved playing me, and we got a little bit of a warm up in as well. But no, I think that you played really well. I saw you going in for those diagonal plays, and I saw you trying to go for the flicks and the dribbles. So that's good. Like just implementing and seeing you try those things, very good. That's the thing about ones though. In order to get better at ones, you have to play ones. So it's like little by little you'll start to get better. If anything, like play like all-star bots and kind of like see how to just play. Obviously, all-star bots aren't the best, but like just to kind of get warmed up and then go into like a ranked match and see how you stack up against those people. But yeah, I used to play with bots all the time. And then what you can do is you can play like you can 1v2 bots. So like 1v2 some bots or 1v3 some bots and see if you can beat like 3 bots and keep your awareness of all the different bots, and it'll help to just kind of instead of getting all the pressure of going online and playing people and messing up your rank. Because I don't recommend going into casual ones. I don't think casual ones are a place for people to improve in ones. It's a place for freestylers.
Yeah.
So, but who's trying to 1v1 me now?
All right, the grand final.
Oh no.
Let's go.
See, I think I have the wrong car for 1v1s too.
The Dom?
Yeah. Black car.
It's maybe not the best for 50s, but it can be pretty. If you're good with flicks, like
I'll have to
destroy people.
figure out this.
Like, see?
Okay.
I want to turn off my little like writing software because I think it's giving me
Oh, okay.
some delay, but I'm just gonna go full screen. There you go, that fixed it.
I think windowed mode is not good.
No worries.
That was a good shot.
I just hyped up my kickoff. But I'm not scared.
So what we got is Neato taking on my brother B Davis after taking the victory in the first 1v1 versus the platinum Cody Davis.
Nice, nice.
You know,
I feel like you're baiting me right now for something.
I just don't get worried whenever I get scored on, because 1v1s, like, it could go one way for a second.
Yeah. Ton of time. Never out of it, I feel like.
No, I wouldn't be surprised if I got beat. I have to be in a certain mindset to be sweaty. And I'm also a morning player. I actually rarely play in the evenings. Unless I'm playing with friends.
which you are tonight, right? The dad gaming,
Yeah.
you know.
Gaming with the homies.
Big chill, like you say.
Did Cody Davis just call me his friend?
Oh,
You got me beat on that one for sure.
A little tiny jump up. I thought you were gonna challenge me. I got scared. I was like, oh, well, okay. Take it over.
Shot.
Thanks. All right. Is that in? I don't think so. Yeah. Be okay. So. Going back.
I would narrate this, but I don't want to
Nice click. Oh,
disrespect the casting game. What a say!
Oh,
Oh,
I
I
thought
thought
you
you had it.
that was so close.
Oh, so close.
The crossbar.
Oh man,
The mind games are crazy in ones. It's
Oh,
ridiculous.
yeah.
you had it. Brent just followed it up.
I still thought she had it. It's kind of weird.
It's the server. No, I'm
Weird
just kidding.
animation. Yeah. What are we playing on right now?
I was about to say I don't even.
We're on US East. Servers.
I'm scared. I'm scared.
Oh yes, go for the bump.
Another option, one's always take it back. Just take it back to your own net. Take it.
Ooh, almost got it.
I don't want to get. I don't want to get killed. That's you.
Dang it.
Did you
Didn't
not
hit.
reach it? Aw.
I was expecting one more touch before I hit the ceiling. Didn't get it though. $50 game.
I literally
Nice
just
shot.
didn't
Nice.
move.
Yeah.
That's the thing I love about the Fennec.
That's so
I
confident right
just
there.
waited. It's the thing. I like 50s. People say I'm good at them. It's just waiting for the opponent to hit into you. You can do it at any moment. Just break for a second and you will win the 50. Every time. I like 50. I have no boost. I should have done that. Because then that happens. I have a problem with like overconfidence, where I think I can just go for everything after I do something cool. I'm like, I'm invincible. It's like, no. Gotta be smart all the time.
No.
Yeah, no momentum. Nice save.
Oh wow,
Did not expect it.
nice shot.
Where'd you go?
Squibshy goal. That was awesome. There it goes.
On this long, slow roll.
That's probably what's bad about one sometimes is the amount of time you have to watch your mistakes.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Is so
people
much
will
higher.
use the one thing about having chat off. I don't get toxic people, except for the boyos that like to watch every single replay, like, and they'll just sit there, and I'm like, I don't even care about my shots. Like, I won't watch anything.
Ooh,
Nice
what a
save.
save.
Thanks. But some people, yeah, that use it as like as a toxic thing.
Ah!
The patience.
Ah,
What a save.
nice. Almost at the foot.
He knows your scout report.
I got lucky. I hit that ball.
I was like, what the? For a sec. 30 seconds. Grab this back boost.
Nothing good's gonna happen from that. I got lucky. I got a bump on you. No, it went straight back. No.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's in.
Shot.
Good shot.
Take it. I gotta do it. I don't got any time.
I like your little Batman outline.
With my face, it's the best.
freestyle time.
Oh, I couldn't
Oh,
do it.
almost.
I can get under it.
GG's.
GG's.
Good stuff. Now that warm up with Cody, yeah. You got
No,
good.
Cody did really well against me, actually. I was surprised. He's learned a lot.
I've been grinding the placement
Ooh.
matches, you know.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Well, GG's, guys.
Yeah, GG's.
So,
I'll let y'all get back to it.
Alrighty,
I mean,
appreciate you jumping on.
That was it. That was it, wasn't it?
That's it.
Yeah.
Unless you have any other challengers, you know.
Right? No, I mean,
No.
you can come by my stream. I do it all the time.
Yeah, me and Cody need to show up to the stream and do some 1v1s.
I know I always stream so early. I know a lot of peeps are working and lurking watching me, so.
Yeah. Yeah. Please give Neato a follow. Twitch.tv/Neato, right?
Yeah, just Neato.
I couldn't get Cody Davis, you know. I had to throw the TX on there.
Hey, no worries. I was surprised when I said if I could. I asked if I could have Neato, and they were like, "Yeah." I was like, "Great, great." The only thing it's not working out for is my Twitter and my Instagram are both Neato Queen, and my Twitter has a 0 for the O. So, but yeah, you guys can follow me anywhere. And again, thank you so much for inviting me and giving me this opportunity to spread the good word of the 1v1s, because it gets a bad rep, and it's such a good game mode to improve, because it helped me improve. Like, I was just a hard stuck platinum player for a year, and I got to play 1v1s and finally got into champ. So it works. It just works.
Well, I really appreciate you coming on, doing the coaching. I thought you did great. That was your first official coaching session?
First,
Yes or no?
one-on-one, because
Oh, okay, one-on-one.
I've like talked out YouTube videos and at my chat, but I've never like one-on-one, like watched somebody's gameplay and like told them what they were doing wrong. Like, so
Just remember, here's my coaching point to you. You just got to keep doing the circles over and over while you're talking.
Yeah, just
and
circling
the point just goes in further, I guess. I don't know, but
right. Just keep circling.
Yeah. Exactly.
I'm gonna become a pro coach. They're gonna put me on the field.
Right.
Yeah, thank you. It was great. Great opportunity.
All right, we'll give it up one more time for Neato. Some love in the chat. And if any mods are on right now, we can throw on a raid. I don't have control over this thing, but I think Kel's TDG is on right now streaming. But like I said, I'm out of control here. I'm just here to work. I'm not the boss.
No worries, no worries.
So if any mods are in the chat, go ahead and raid on over to Kel's or any Dad Gaming streamers. And that wraps up tonight. Session 5 for Coach and Cody. Next week is a break, so let's all the students go out there, train, get in that free play, and we'll be back the week after, starting the last 5 sessions, our last little grind to see how much MMR we can gain in these 10 sessions. I'm trying to come out on top, but top 3 players from the Dad Gaming, we're gonna put together a cool little gift bag for everybody for the top 3 winners, most MMR gained. And with that, we're out. Appreciate y'all tuning in.
Peace.
All right, that's it. Yeah, that was awesome. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't imagine what you deal with sometimes in the online world. It's just ridiculous, kind of. My bad then, chat. See y'all later.